We've searched the darkest recesses of the internet to bring you some of the most unique and bone-chilling videos you've never seen before. Alien or ghost? In an abandoned junkyard somewhere in Mexico, two dogs can be seen in the frame, sleeping the night away. The crisp night air seems calm and unassuming until one of the street dogs goes to alert the other one, seemingly noticing something strange looming on the horizon. The mystifying object can be seen floating downwards towards the dogs from the left, alerting the other dogs enough that they all begin to take notice. It's hard to identify the mysterious object, but it's definitely alarming as the dogs begin to bark at it, standing firm at attention. The object floats oddly, with no discernible pattern or logic behind it. Its shape is very alien and strange, moving slowly and weirdly until it disappears entirely. Naysayers say it might be something like a balloon, but the object floats again and takes on new shapes and not as fast as if the wind was moving it. It also has something of a base, which would allow it to float if it was something as simple as a balloon. Is this an alien encounter or a paranormal one? You decide. Disappearing figures. During a very early morning motorcycle drive in the Philippines, a motorcyclist manages to catch something pretty strange on his dashcam. The street is definitely a busy one, especially considering it's 3 in the morning. The motorcyclist is moving fast until he sees what looks like to be a pedestrian walk across the street, coming out of absolutely nowhere. The pedestrian looks unassuming, like a real, live person, until it becomes entirely transparent and disappears completely as the motorcyclist moves past. It is clear in the video that this ghostly figure wasn't seen or felt by him at that time, and only upon reviewing the footage did he spot it. If you look closely, it actually reveals two figures, looking as if a ghostly mother is guiding her small child across the street, perhaps stuck in an internal loop. It is definitely eerie, coming out from nowhere, only to disappear mere moments later, never to be seen again. So, what do you think happened here? Let us know in the comments. Cemetery apparition. On a seemingly normal, late-night news segment, a female broadcaster is in a graveyard, reporting, ironically, on a pre-dawn scary cemetery tour. She makes reference to the towering gravestones behind her as a figure is seen moving to the left of the frame in between two graves in the distance. The figure manifests from nothing and disappears fast out of frame, with her none the wiser to what just happened, going on to report as normal. Is it an otherworldly visitor, steering potential tours away from their hallowed grounds? Or is there a more suitable answer to it all? You be the judge. Baseball spook. This one's a little terrifying. Someone's Ring camera was alerted to some motion in the backyard and captured what appeared to be a ghastly apparition walking across their basketball court on a cloudy afternoon. The figure manifests somewhere in the middle of the frame and paces itself slowly, elevating different heights very gradually. Some people claim they could make out a figure riding a horse, some believing it's climbing up a set of stairs that no longer exists. And, as ridiculous as it sounds, some believe the ghost of a real giant was captured on camera for the very first time. Many seem stumped by this particular video, and so far, no one has been able to explain or debunk it. So what do you see? Is this a ghost stuck in a time loop, a mystical figure, or some kind of interdimensional being visiting Earth for the first time? Whatever it is, it's completely unanimous. Video evidence of the paranormal was definitely captured that day. Ghostly hotel bar. This Reddit poster works in a hotel bar in England where apparently many paranormal sightings occur, with everyone who works there having at least 2 or 3 ghost stories to tell. They've captured 3 different strange incidents on camera. First, we can see a few bar patrons having a drink and good conversation until suddenly a couple of glasses fall far from their respective shelves. The 2 women notice this immediately and, thinking nothing of it, resume the rest of their conversation. The glasses themselves are far into the shelf, not teetering on the edge as you would expect, and they're under an anti-slip mat too, which makes a logical conclusion all the more difficult. At the same bar, a few days later, this occurs again, while a repairman is working on an underbar lighting. This time, a glass flies off of a different shelf, still with the same anti-slip mat in place. He notices immediately a look of concern on his face, as if this has happened to him a few times before. The third footage shows the kitchen of the very same bar, with a caution sign falling over quickly as if it was pushed by an unseen figure. An employee takes immediate notice and then goes about their job as normal, as if they're used to it. So, what do you think? Is this hotel bar haunted by guests past, or is there something easier to explain? I'll leave that to you. Phantom Runner. This eerie and quick blink camera footage captures what looks to be a headless, ghostly runner getting their nightly exercise in someone's fenced-in backyard. The figure itself is entirely transparent, with no definable features except a torso and legs, moving very quickly, as if it was running from something. It is very clearly on this side of the fence, and the fence itself is opaque, so it would be hard to argue it is something happening on the other side. This particular video has mystified several people, leaving them racking their brains, with some claiming it to be a blink camera issue, while a great many others are confident that it is indeed a paranormal sighting. Do you think ghosts care about their fitness in the great beyond? Or is it a nighttime human intruder instead? Either way, definitely very creepy. How scared would you be? Ghost Mom. A girl and her roommate managed to capture what looks like a pretty convincing ghostly figure wandering through their living room in the middle of the night. The roommate's mother passed away only a few months ago, and they are both very convinced it's her mother just checking in on the two of them. Both girls can make out a pair of glasses on the figure, and her mother did indeed wear glasses regularly. The figure appears and disappears rather quickly. Some say it looks as if it was carrying a coffee cup, continuing onward to the next room very fast. Both girls deny ever feeling anything particularly weird or uneasy in the house before, and the apartment they rent is brand new. And while that doesn't often mean there's no chance of a haunting going on, as ghosts can haunt land, it does decrease the chances slightly. Reddit users did point out the possibility of two apparitions, one near the rocking chair, but they have confirmed that this is just an oscillating fan they leave on at night. So, what do you think? Is this someone making contact from beyond the grave, or something more menacing? We will leave that up to you. Abandoned farm. A man is working at an old farm in the very early morning, sorting out electrical issues in an abandoned chicken shed. There is obviously an old car in the middle of the shed, and you can hear the man chuckling about the car battery being left all alone, and a mechanic job left totally abandoned. He decides to record a video of the car to send to his friends, letting them know what kind of job he ended up doing that day. As he says is very common for him to do, he's exploring the rest of the chicken shed, really trying to get a feeling for the place. The video is pretty uneventful up till the end, but you can hear the man breathing loudly and nervously, as he might be a little apprehensive about this new eerie setting. At the very end of the video though, you can see what looks like a head peeking out from the end of a long hallway, upwards of 2 to 3 times, as if to check on something. The shadow head moves quite slowly and is definitely unnerving. The man claims that the only entrance to the shed is behind him, and all the other doors are locked, as per his boss's orders. He was working at the site with a few co-workers, but upon going to see if they were playing pranks on him, he found them far away, in the middle of a conversation, both very adamant that they'd been there chatting the whole time. Is this a prank or the paranormal? Will we ever know? Hair pull. Now, this next video is hair-raising indeed. A woman can be seen sitting at her kitchen table in the middle of the day, with a woman and a child looking on. The woman is reading something on a box as the child leaves the room, and immediately her hair is grabbed by an unseen force. It is definitely enough for her to feel it. As she turns around to see who pulled it, she realizes that no one is there. The man is staring straight at her, and the two confirm to each other what just happened. Some naysayers believe that it's the fan that is causing this, but her hair goes against the stream of the fan and would have definitely been separated into strands, not the whole of the ponytail flopping to the side as if being pulled by a ghost. You can see that the two are unsettled by what happened, and for good reason. It is clear that it is a sign of the paranormal. A woman later followed up by reporting other strange happenings in the house and confirmed that the camera was a nanny cam set up by her mother. I think that these people might need a much bigger cross. So what do you think happened here? An elaborate prank or real tangible evidence of a hair-pulling poltergeist?